upsets in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on last year's national champions, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Trojans will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Let's step back here and look at the big picture for Indiana. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week. A commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Breaks into the open. And how about that run? A huge gain and a slide at the end.
Usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. The Hoosiers have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosier! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So USC's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island.
It's a seam wide open. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Using his feet to buy time. Makes the grab. It's Ferguson. Tackled there by the defense. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Carr. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ferguson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
Gotta love the physicality on 4th down and short. You know what's coming. They hand the football off to the running back. No secret, but he plays physical, gets behind his pads, and gets the 1st down.
Might as well give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Using the quick game. Oh, he's got some space. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC. He just makes it look so easy. Impressive look.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No? Well, no, he's got him.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand that.
He uncorks one deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Hoosiers will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Dropping back, it's Carr. Quick completion on the out route. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the 1st quarter. Outside the pocket, lets it go. That's caught. It's Tees. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Quarterback making adjustments. The pitch to the left. Running to Green. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Slings it downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to Potts with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this 3rd possession. Leaves it with the back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. I'm sure you guys saw this. One of the top running backs in the country, 5-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he hits campus?
I mean, you don't get 5 stars very often, and you get 5 stars for a reason because you are a dude. He is a man-child. They want to get him in the door now. They wish they could already have him signed, but the excitement is going to really build for this young man.
To the air, it's Carr. Buys a little extra time. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Working that left side now. Touchdown Trojans! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. To the air. It's Carr. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. And the Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Hands it off. Turning it off. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally.
Got enough space, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ram up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Got his man on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
Going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Using his legs, it's Clemens. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Looking to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snagged out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up?
Touchdown, Southern Cal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is...
And he is snowed under. At the 7.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback. Right there outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game. But finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Fakes the grab right down the middle. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. And the Hoosiers want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. This pass rush has just been relentless. You can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He wants to take the top off. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a gap. It's Clemens. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try the outside to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Back to throw. It's Carr. It's complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down and 10. Quarterback may change this route. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window if the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The Trojans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He's got an open man. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. They'll immediately call timeout. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles.
The Hoosiers will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes the grab. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Catch in the middle, it's Ferguson.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Trojans come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. To the ground to try to move the chains. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Zings it complete to the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Matthews. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finds his man. It's Keys. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after a big play on top.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USC!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. He'll keep it himself. He breaks a tackle. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the play fake. Fires to the right. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. And the Hoosiers decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Got out of trouble and throws. Oh, it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket and the play's breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away, and the defense took advantage with the interception.
That's caught. It's Barker. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his 2nd catch of the game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. The screen, he's got wheels. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
They put on the heat and they blocked it.
Yeah, that pretty much sums up the day, man. You've been getting beat all over the place. You're trying to make the score a little bit closer, maybe fight back in, maybe get competitive. Even your field goal unit isn't performing well. It's just not your day, dog.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Scanning the field, it's Carr. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you see crowds and fans get upset all the time with those kind of play calls. Like running the ball 3rd and long. What are we doing? We're not going to get the first. Oh, you're trying to trick them. And it's a frustrating call. The fact that it went even backwards is even more frustrating. This offense did not have a good possession.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll start this drive going to the air. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Hoosiers will hunt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. On the run, it's Clemens. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Trojans have a lot of options on second and inches. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. There he goes. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Creates a little space. Hits the afterburn. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Trojans! What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. And he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Indiana, 7.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. The Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. There he goes. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Montgomery. Got his man.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Hoosiers line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. He wants to throw it again. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but man, it's still a huge... And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this fourth quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Fires it down the seam. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Wants to fire on second down. Got the quick pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Montgomery. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his 2nd sack here today.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Madden. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
At this game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Offense in a bunch formation. Back to throw, it's man. Makes the grab, it's Ferguson. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He tries to take the top off. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And, man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away.
Number 16 in punt formation to kick it away.
Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Looking to throw, it's man. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Buys a little time with his feet. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
Caught close to the marker, it's Matthews. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Wants to throw again. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to bully their way in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He'll bring it out. It's Madden. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Got it in the middle. It's Madden.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
To the air, it's Montgomery. Gets it to him on the screen.
Yeah, he got nothing. He got no gain. Great job by the defense understanding the situation, understanding, they're not trying to block me. They're trying to make me run upfield. No, sir. Good job being smart, gap sound, not letting the screen beat him. Nowhere to go.
Firing to the right, complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find.
And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
59, Indiana, 17.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And after this play, the cake will be baked. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on first down. Now adjusting. Fires downfield. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward him.